Can you hear it? Can you hear the sound? Hello friends and welcome back to yet another reaction analysis video. Today we got another viewer request and this one has been sent in to me so many times. Today we're gonna look at a video called Feel the Sound of Kenya by a creator called Cee-Roo. So many of you have been sending that in to me and told me I need to go watch it. I watched the first couple of seconds, stopped it right away so that we can watch it together right now. If you're new to this channel, my name is Florian. I help people who want to build a personal brand on YouTube to make better videos. And that's exactly why we're making this series, so that I can teach you a couple things about filming and editing. So let's jump over to the computer, look at Sounds of Kenya, and see what we can learn today. So the video is about 3 minutes long. If you haven't seen it already, click the link in the description, watch it first, then come back and look at that analysis. Starts with this really cool shot on a gimbal going over the four, looking in the distance while the gimbal goes over them and reveals this text that is 3D animated into the scene here. Really cool transitions right in the beginning. If you hear like a crunching or paper burning up sound here. Really cool. And so in this video, I beforehand only watched the first couple of seconds, but what's really standing out here and what I want you to pay attention to this is that this video is almost less of a video than more like a music piece. So the edit here is really so well tuned into the music. And that's exactly why I think video creators and music creators are actually very, very close together, because you need to have a lot of rhythm to make a really nice video. And this is a very perfect example from this. Here, by the way, the sound that you noticed, it was fading in beforehand through all the previous shots, but now we see the right picture to it. Either wrestling to it and then a very, very bassy thump. And here again, but actually this time with a lot of echo and a bass hit. And you hear that the cuts come right to the beat and it goes with the music. And so here a couple of times here he even repeated a short clip so that it gives a double drum instead of just one drum, and the hammering also goes perfectly to the beat. That is so well done. Here the transitions, he's always using a very short zoom transitions. This is like just 3 or 4 frames in which he zooms in on the first guy's face and perfectly matches the second face so that you barely see the transition. So cool. Couple of rotation transitions here. Every single hit, every single beat is going to the music, and that's also what he had in mind beforehand, that he particularly has been looking for movements, sounds, anything that goes with a rhythm, like this guy hammering, like crunching the seeds and so on. Pretty interesting how he fades this in here. So he separated the boy by making a mask around him. You see that's here a quite rough one, but that doesn't matter because this happens so quickly. He fades in the mask from the left hand side. He speed ramps out of this clip and masks it behind the wall. That transitions to the next one, really cool. It fades, and now after the first minute we're already pretty much into this, like, yeah, I can see where this is going. And now I would assume the video takes a short break, fades to black, and then it's probably gonna pick up the speed again. A lot of similar movements, so there were 3 or 4 shots where he's just moving backwards. First one. Second one, all shot on a gimbal, otherwise it wouldn't be so smooth. And then he's speed ramping it whenever he's making a cut. Quickly goes into the plane, back, and then forwards, and now follows a series of shots that all go forward. So what you see there is he's matching clips that have the similar movement of camera, and then he has one last one, and then he goes back in the other direction. That effect was pretty sick. So here first he had one shot of one road and then a shot of another road that looks, it's just aligned at the similar spot in the shot, but it's actually a completely different road. And then he's letting a tree appear and then more trees over here that are sort of flipping up. Pretty cool. No idea in what kind of software you're doing that effect. Pretty epic. Quickly zooms in. And the sound effects are very, very loud so that you hear them as if though they are actually part of the music. So here comes like a crunching sound effect. That was pretty cool. 4 faces behind each other and he's aligning them very well so that the transitions are so smooth. And from one to the next one he's going closer. Here also the sharpening sound goes with the rhythm. Sharp, sharp, sharp. This is a gimbal shot. He's filming it like this and then moving up with the gimbal. Super nice. He's cutting very, very quickly. So each of the clips here are maybe like half a second or a second long. And here to make the cut seamless, for example, he has a straight shot and then he makes a directional blur and moves the frame to the left because that perfectly matches another camera motion where he's moving to the right. Really cool. The transitions are so well made on this one. And something like here, for example, a short shot with no motion, but then comes this super quick beat and the sound effect, and then it warps out of it. And comes the break of the music, and then it's like... And then to the sound of the girl whispering, he actually put a lot of echo under it that makes it sound really intense. Also pretty cool, he has always the same shot on the back of this guy, and then in several different locations, but always the exact same perspective. Here a couple of very quick clips that go so fast. It's so much motion blur that you can barely see what's happening. 3 or 4 frames on another shot and ends up in the bus. That was cool. Even the squeaking sound, it's turned into basically like an instrument in the music piece. So the squeaking even goes in the rhythm. Listen to this one. Dun 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 dun. What kind of super high jump is this? Comes a break in the music and then it's super slow motion. But look at how slow this is. This looks like kind of 1,000 frames per second recording or something like this. In his description though, it said it was filmed on a Panasonic GH4. The only thing you can achieve something like this is to slow it down so much and then make a plugin generate all the missing frames in between. I think there's a plugin called Twixtor with which you can do something like this. And you hear the very, very bassy sound below. Really dramatic rise to the moment where he's gonna hit the ground again. He's taking a slower part in the video, he's just fading one shot to the next one and it's building up to the end of the video, maybe the last 30 seconds. And the music starts again. Strong beat. And where in the beginning of the video he paid a lot of attention to make it a really fast-paced edit that's gonna flash us, here's now in the end of the video he's really trying to bring over the emotion, and that works much better if you make it slow, intense and dramatic. And then here, children clapping all together, he's sort of that sense of belonging and all of them together. That's why he's leaving the shots standing here so long. Here another pretty cool effect. So he had the guy running on the street. So here was the guy running on the street. You see here it's fading out, but you still see the road here. And then he moused him out in front of the backdrop. And then he fades in the next shot where he perfectly matches the road in there. Pretty cool. Wow, and that concludes today's analysis. This was a really epic video. Thanks for every one of you who suggested this. Absolutely incredible. Go on his channel and leave him some credits for this one. I hope you'll learn something from today's analysis. If you enjoyed this video, then over there you'll find a playlist with lots more of those videos. Also, I noticed a couple of you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, so you better do that now so that you don't miss the next analysis video. Until next time.